see the progress that some of our members have made. And I really kind of highlight that word some, because, you know, the reality of it is when people come online to make money, the majority do fail. In fact, they say statistics are over 90% of people fail. And I think anybody that knows me knows that part of my mission is to really try and reduce that number, albeit there's always going to be people that don't help themselves and everything else. But one thing I've always said and always felt that, you know, this industry is full of, you know, people who believe they're incredibly successful. You know, I'm even talking about guys that are making a lot of money and other things, and whenever their products don't work or people don't get results, they're very, very quick to say, oh, people are idiots, they don't put any effort in, it's just the way it is, you know, this, that, and the other. But I think it's actually, you know, unfortunately, there is just so much junk out there, and push button money systems, and it doesn't help, you know. And once you've sort of been burned a few times, you get even more skeptical when you start out. And it's very easy to sort of, you know, fizzle out and think that the industry is a load of rubbish, especially when you're sort of buying into opportunity and make money training programs. And I really hope everyone feels that we're very different, and we're about to get even further away from that crowd, and really start to show that we're attracting positive, motivated and hard-working entrepreneurs, because at the end of the day, that is what it takes to be successful on the internet, as it does offline. So as I said, it's going to be mainly me speaking this evening. It's very unscripted. I've just got a ton of great stuff to share. Again, not a sales webinar. If I sound excited, it's because I am. And I'm not going to go into everything this evening with SFM 3.0. You all know me very well. If I was to go into everything, put it this way, you'd be going, if you do work, you'd be going to work tomorrow morning and I'd still be going. So I've picked out the stuff that I think is important, the stuff that I know is going to excite you, stuff that is going to make you realise that you really are in the right place at the right time. A bit about SFM in terms of our history is we started the launch process and we sort of allowed people into the membership in December, the 8th of December, or it might have been the 9th of December, I always forget, last year. So we're sort of 9 months in, and it has been a really, really incredible journey, to be honest with you. We've had lots of feedback, we've learned from some of our own mistakes, we've had some incredible ideas, a lot of which we're putting into SFM 3.0 have actually come from our members. I never forget one of my first high costing coaching sessions that I had in terms of mentoring. $5,000 it cost me, and it was for a mentor, and it was a guy that I got to speak to once a month, but he was an absolute genius. His name's Rich Sheffron, and I remember him saying in fact, it wasn't directly to me, it was on a coaching call, it was on a group coaching call, and I remember him saying to me that, you know, the ultimate way to succeed in any business is to listen to your customers and not assume, never assume what you think they want. Always make business decisions based on feedback on what your customers want. And, you know, it's mistakes that I've made in my businesses. I've thought this is what people need, or this is what I'm going to give people, and people are going to love this. And then I've realized very, very quickly, actually, you know, there's other things that they've been saying they want or suggest they want, which would be more important. And for us, you know, as a company, particularly the last 3 or 4 months have been a lot more based around making decisions on feedback, listening to our customers, and really wanting to make a difference. And, you know, I'm often asked, what is my mission with SFM? What's our mission as a company? You know, and are we, you know, what, like these other coaching companies out there? How do we compare? What's different? Well, first of all, I kind of narrowed down what my mission is. And my mission is to guide, advise, and mentor entrepreneurs on how to leverage the internet to earn more income, improve their lifestyle, and gain more freedom. Now, I want you to understand the reason I have this mission is because it is kind of a purpose thing for me. I've generated multiple income streams on the internet. I've been in many odd niches, many strange niches. Some have worked, some haven't. Some have been more profitable than others. But it's just something I love about marketing, and there's something that I just absolutely love about working around positive entrepreneurs. Some of the markets I've gone into, I've genuinely been incredibly profitable, but the people I was surrounding myself by, some of the communities, the networking events, and just the type of people really weren't the type of people that I personally liked being around. I'm sure other people in that community loved it. But I just found often it was kind of like, sometimes it was similar to the corporate world. There was sometimes negativity, sometimes there was too much hype, you know, and various other things. You know, I for a long period was looking at CPA, for anybody who knows what that is. And I knew there was loads of money to be made in it. I just didn't typically, not all of them, but I didn't typically like a lot of the guys that were doing very, very well in it, and the strategies that were being taught, which I felt were quite unethical and misleading. And I won't go into detail because it really doesn't matter, but the point of what I'm making is that this is my mission. It's really to mentor entrepreneurs on how to just use this amazing thing, this internet thing that's only been around, what, 12, 13, 14 years, and to leverage it to just make more money and change lifestyles. And it's not just for you, it's for your family. And when I look at my current situation, I think, you know, from small things like, you know, when I've had family members who've had problems in their businesses, I've had the time and I've had the skills to go in there, help them get more presence online. I've been able to help them from going bust in situations. And I'm talking about friends and families' businesses. In fact, in some instances, without going into detail, very, very close family members. And, you know, I would have never been able to do that if I'd been stuck in a job, doing all the things that I used to do. And it is an incredible feeling. So, you know, just going back, sorry, I want to explain that, you know, where I see what we're doing to be very, very different to a lot of the stuff out there is that this is for the long term, creating a community, working on the training, right, working on the product, investing what we're doing. I want to stress something really, really big here. This is not some launch. SFM isn't and never will be about a launch or a product launch. They happen all the time with good and bad companies, good marketers, bad marketers. But I am just not interested in this whole launch model. You suffer with relationships, you get a lot of pressure and often make decisions based on, you know, trying to get things done in a certain amount of time. You're often, you know, have affiliates working with your company that, you know, have bad names, and, you know, it's just a model that I've never been attracted to. And it's crazy because you go online and you hear about all these launches that are happening around you, or maybe you're involved with them, and these guys sometimes make so much money from these launches. And I've thought time and time again, you know, I could do a big launch with SFM, particularly with what we're doing right now, and I'm not passionate about it. It's not what I want. I want to be surrounded by people who are supporting, much like you're already seeing in the community at the moment, and here for the long term, where we can leverage off each other and create something that doesn't really exist in this industry, probably doesn't exist in many industries. And so far, I have to say, what we've been doing at SFM has been working. You know, I'm going to say this in the presentation further down the line, but I'm going to assume everybody on here understands a big part of internet marketing is learning to list build and building lists of subscribers and everything else. And that's a big part of the focus, is we have the tools, the technology, the training in order to do that, etc. And, you know, at the moment, we're a $97 a month product only. In terms of, there is no other level from there. And, you know, I feel that right now we offer significantly more than the majority of systems, training platforms that are out there for that kind of price, with my Express site, the inclusive hosting, the themes, the WordPress, the community, the coffee calls, the master marketing webinars. And it's getting better and better as we progress, even though one thing I will say, particularly for those who are new in the last 3 or 4 months, we have literally stopped developing and adding content whilst we're working on getting 3.0 version ready. And I'll explain why we made the decision to slow things up, take a back seat, and progress things that way. But it is working, and I want to stress that. You know, here's an email that I got literally today, which is why I included it, and it came in from Facebook. Hi Stuart, I just thought I'd drop you a line as I'm a new and very happy SFM member. I'm a total newbie. I've spent a ton of money trying to learn how to start a web business. I would say I've bought into at least a dozen courses, all that have just completely under-delivered, doing nothing but confusing the hell out of me. Well, today, after just 19 days of following your training, I've made my first commission. I'm totally ecstatic about it. Now, I know this will not mean I can quit my job tomorrow, but just like you said in one of your training videos, it's all about scaling up. And I'll just stress that point now while he's mentioned it. You know, that is what I love about internet. Once you find something that works, you just scale the bloody thing. You just rinse and repeat and scale, and that's how you can get very rich quickly once you've failed a ton of times and found stuff that works. Anyway, I also just wanted to say that step-by-step training and the fundamental skills I've already learned have given me the foundation to build upon. I'm excited to say the least. I'd also like to mention that the support staff have been excellent and very prompt and helpful. I recommend your program to anyone who is serious about building a profitable web business. Thank you for creating a fantastic system, and I hope to meet you in person one day. Take care, mate. Now, for me, that is what makes us do what we do, but I want to say that we've not even really started yet, and this is honestly why. And a lot of people it will be the first time you ever heard me really talk in depth about this, but a few months ago, I made a decision to wind down some of my businesses, projects that I'm less passionate about. I also decided to do a lot less consulting so that I could focus a lot more on what I'm passionate about. Now, before I move on to the next slide, I just want to explain that SFM was always a great project. It was always a big part of what I wanted to do, amongst many other things. When I say that the last few months I've been winding stuff down, I'm talking about like literally 90% of my businesses, from my niche businesses through to some joint ventures, some social media companies that I've got. One company I literally handed over without expecting anything back in return to one of my business partners, something that was making me a good $3 or $4 grand a month, and just walked away from it. And the reason being is that one lesson I've learned, and you'll know from my recent master marketing webinars, it's something that I've harped on about probably too much, is that you really do think about the business that you're building and what it is that you actually want to achieve, because it's very easy to get led astray. It's very easy to come across multiple different ideas on the internet and take a route that you'll end up regretting. And I wouldn't say I've really done that, but what I would say is that I've got a lot of businesses, or I've had a lot of businesses the last couple of years, where I've really just used my marketing knowledge, my expertise, my money to invest and made good money, but I've just had no passion behind it whatsoever. And I can honestly say what I've woken up to this year is what I'm passionate about, and that genuinely is the six-figure mentors. I've been kicking myself all through January, February, March and April that I couldn't commit 100% of my time to it. I really, really did want to. The people, the community, the mastermind meetings, the technology and everything else. And, you know, I thought after a while, do you know what? This is no hobby. This is a business. It's what I'm most passionate about. I can build a huge business for myself and help others to build their own businesses. And it's what I want to do. And I'm just so delighted. I'm just being honest with everyone here. I feel like I've got a weight off my shoulders. I've rejected a load of income. I've turned away from some income. I've turned off campaigns so I don't have to monitor them. And I've got a few things on the side which I'll maintain because it's pretty much hands-free. But the big reason you're going to see big developments, a lot more stuff coming, is because this is what I'm doing. It is what I love. We've proved the concept. We know it works. We know there's a market out there. And like I said, I'm not interested in doing some launch. I'm after and wanting to build something far, far bigger with a lot more purpose. Now, before I update you, I just wanted to remind you of the SFM Formula and how it changed my life. And you're going to see why in a moment. Now, if you're a guest and you haven't been following me for any period of time, just try and take as much of this in. If you have been following me, you've done our boot camps, you've watched our videos, and you understand a lot of what I talk about the formula, then that's great. But a couple of things. First of all, as I said earlier, I'm going to assume you understand the importance of building a list. It is literally the golden rule of making money on the internet. If you're an affiliate, even if you're making good money right now, if you're not building a list, you're not building a business. Every single income stream that I built in the last 3 to 4 years where I didn't list build, which was really only the first 18 months, either was very short-lived or never got me past a few thousand a month in income. You know, if you want consistency and you really want to be able to write your own paycheck, make money on the push of a button, although there isn't push button money systems that work, if you've got a list of people, if you've got people that follow you, like you and trust you, that is the closest you'll ever get to push button money. One of the stories I share with a lot of people, or have done in the past, 2008, I went to the Maldives with my girlfriend at the time. It was an ex-girlfriend. And, you know, I spent nearly, I think it was either 10,000, I always forget, it was either 8,000 or 12,000 pounds or something that I spent on this holiday. It was a few years ago, which is why I can't remember. But what I do remember is I sent out an email when we were in the Maldives. We had a private bungalow. We had internet connection. We were like literally on the beach on stilts. And I sent out an email to my list. Now, it was for a joint venture. It was for an affiliate product which I was selling for a few $100s. And I didn't really even look at it. I was there to relax, chill out with my girlfriend, do the snorkeling, the scuba diving, enjoy myself. But when we got to the airport in Dubai, because we flew from Mali to Dubai and then Dubai back to London, when I was at Dubai, I decided to log in to my stats, my merchant accounts, and check out some of the stuff that was going on. Anyway, so I logged in, and I logged into, it wasn't ClickBank, but similar. So it was Infusionsoft, which is actually what we use now, and it was my account with this guy who was a guy based in the US who I sent out his product, and I'd made over £2,500 more than what my holiday cost. Okay, so I'd sent an email. Forgot about it, and I've made more money from the push of a button selling someone else's product. That is why this industry is incredibly powerful, and that's why it does have push button potential. You just got to work bloody hard to get there, and that's what I wish for everybody who's not there yet. Now, so the SFM formula, just very, very briefly to explain. So the way this came about was in my first year of marketing. I sat down with my accountant and we were going through a few things, and we were working out the various different income streams I had coming into my business. And the great thing that came out of this meeting with my accountant was that we sort of narrowed down 3 different styles of income that was coming into my business. And then what that enabled me to do is really sort of take a step back, focus on the different income streams, and develop the business even further. And that's how I went to multiple 6 figures my first year, because once I realized what I was doing and it was clear, it was crystal clear, I was able to work on those different areas and push it out and develop it. So the income streams that I really sort of separated was, first of all, was residual income. Now, in my opinion, residual income is probably the most comfortable income. It's probably not the most exciting, but it's the most secure. It's kind of like, you know the money's coming in, you've got X amount of subscribers, you've got X amount of affiliate products that are on monthly billing, and you know how much is coming in, okay? And what's brilliant about it is that you do the work once, and you get paid again and again and again and again and again. But for a newbie or an entrepreneur, building residual income or building that style of business is often probably one of the harder income streams, but it can definitely be started when you first get going. And I tell you this now, guys, please take my word on this, is if you work on residual income now, and 1, 2, 3 years down the line, you've continued to work on residual income and you haven't got distracted or forgotten about it or found something new, even if you go into making tens of thousands with something else, keep building your residual income, because I tell you now, it is worth literally hundreds of thousands a year to me and my business, because I've continued to concentrate on residual income. I will explain a bit more. JV affiliate and one-off. So this is basically, when you send out an email and you do an affiliate offer. And again, I'm going to say send out an email. I'm going to do a training with everybody while it's on my mind in a few weeks' time. And we're going to be talking about types of traffic, different types of websites, and we're going to be talking about really how to make affiliate marketing work effectively. Okay, there are a few people that make affiliate marketing work without list building, without other stuff that we're going to be talking about. But really, JVs, affiliate marketing, one-off product launches, creating your own product, big part of it, if not the sole part of it, is sending emails out to your list, making those offers. So what I realized, again, when I sat down with my accountant, he'd be like, what's this check from? What's this come from? And why have you received this? And I'll be like, oh, it was an email, or it was one-off, or I did a joint venture, or I sent out an affiliate promotion. And we narrowed it down as, okay, well, this is going to be a category in what we use, Xero, our accounting software as a category. And then there was high ticket, okay? Anyone that follows me, anybody that knows me, knows that high ticket was really what took me to the next level. Hundreds of thousands in my first year, millions of dollars have been earned from high ticket income across my businesses, and it's incredible. For newbies to get into high ticket and achieve high ticket, typically very, very difficult one to crack. Even though I was able to do it, I've had many students that have been able to do it. It is a difficult one to crack because there's not a lot of products online that sell for high ticket, and it's got harder, if anything, but I'll share some stuff with you, some stats. Now, residual income, I want to give you an example. Let's say, in fact, I put pounds there, but please pretend it's dollars. Everything is dollars on the internet. It's the currency of the internet, but let's say that says $20. So residual income, let's pretend you've referred 200 people to a $20 product where the member pays $20, or like SFM, we pay $20 per month for frontline first tier recommendations, and we pay $10 on the second tier. But let's say even a year. Let's say it takes you 12 months to find 200 people on the whole internet prepared to either give you $20 for your own product, $20 to an affiliate product, whatever. It really doesn't matter. You would get that $4,000 income. JV, let's say you promote something. Again, it's been a little bit rushed here. It says $2,000. It should say $200. So let's say you promote something 20 times $200. Again, you'd have $4,000. So let me give you an example. Let's say I create a physical product, 8 DVD set, and I'm selling it for $397, and it's a home study course with a book and everything else. Something typical that you'd sell for $397. You've got a list of subscribers that you've built from developing and growing your list. You send out an email, 20 of them go and buy that, and you get your $200 commissions for selling that. You've got $4,000. So that could be one promotion a month to get to the 20, depending on the size of your list. It could be 2 promotions. It could be 3 promotions. The point being is it's traffic that you own because it's your list, and you're just simply sending an email. High ticket commission. So let's again say that it's something where you receive $1,000. Okay, so you each month, one a week. One high ticket product a week, you would receive $4,000 per month in commission. Now, like I've said before, for those who have followed me, I did considerably more in high ticket, even though I had a few months which were relatively equal, which is why I've always explained it this way. And to my business now, it is far more equal across the 3 kind of income streams. When I started out, it was high ticket income that got me the multiple 6 figures. It really did. It's what got me out of my job. It's what made me financially free as quickly as I achieved that. It's what enabled me to really take a U-turn on my lifestyle, was making high ticket sales. It meant I didn't have to have big lists. It meant I didn't have to sell hundreds of products to make a ton of money. But the point of what I make is, if you focus on those kind of 3 income streams, and you can find that in your business, or you can build a business in your own market or in your own niche, or you can be an affiliate within a particular market with products and things in that area, you do something like that, what I've suggested here, you've got your $144,000 per year. Again, I will stress it's just an example to help you explain how my business works, what I class as our SFM formula, and the income streams that you should be focusing on. If you haven't got residual income in your life right now, you need to make sure that you find what you're going to market, or you're going to develop what you're going to develop, or you're going to get involved with what you're going to get involved with and start gaining residual income. You've got to get your list building going. You've got to start your internet marketing so you can do your JV and affiliate promotions, and you want to start considering what you're going to do for your high ticket income. Okay, there are multiple different ways. I'll just give you a few examples. So residual income, membership sites like the SFM smiley face, just like what we've got. I earn residual income from the membership site. I pay my affiliates residual income from the SFM site. But believe me, there are membership sites across multiple niches. Let me also tell you, I still earn and will continue to earn income from membership sites that I've promoted and recommended as an affiliate. And I just get the check in the post, okay? Services like Aweber and hosting, you can simply recommend it. Again, Aweber and hosting, as an example, I say that because a lot of you will know what I'm talking about. It might not make you rich, it might not make you a millionaire, but you imagine, like I have been, promoting Aweber as an affiliate for 4 years. I've got 3 or 4 checks sat in the kitchen that I've not even cashed in, which are like $800-900 a pop, that just come in the post. And I'm not, I'm not even kidding. Hosting, you can recommend, again, an SFM. We have built-in hosting with MES, but MES has its own affiliate program where you can earn commissions recommending the hosting. You've got services like HostGator, and none of these which I'm personally recommending, but just in case you're familiar with these, but you can recommend these services. Imagine recommending hosting for 5-6 years to companies that they're not going to move. I'm not going to move my hosting. We have our own servers, which is one reason why. But if I've got my websites and my businesses and I'm hosting, it doesn't matter if it's MES or HostGator or any other service, GoDaddy. I'm not going to move it because most businesses aren't going to. They're going to stick with it. Keep doing it. Keep recommending it. Get the banners out there. Refer people. You will in the future continue to see more and more benefits. So you've got to keep working on that residual income. Other examples: MLM and network marketing. You know, I'm personally not in an MLM or a network marketing opportunity, but I tell you this, one day I will be. When I find the time and I've got the motivation to find a product that I'm passionate about, it is one of the most leveraged industries to be in. Donald Trump, Robert Kiyosaki, Richard Branson, all these people that have endorsed direct sales and network marketing, I'd rather take advice from them than a lot of these people on the internet that say it's pyramids and scams and everything else. You know, that they do exist, but if you find a good network marketing company that you're passionate about the product and you build it, you're going to do wonderful things. Even better, if you learn how to leverage the internet to find those people and convert them into your business, you're going to do incredibly well. Again, let's say you do all this over a year's period. I don't mean to say, you know, this is easy, but I'm telling you, anybody can earn a multiple six-figure, or at least a six-figure income in residual income per year just by focusing on it. Now, JV affiliate and one-off, just a couple of examples. So simple affiliate recommendations, ClickBank links, send it to your list. You know, other joint venture partners, Warrior Forum, again, SFM. We've got affiliate offers that you can recommend and everything else. Partnering and forming JVs. So maybe it's not an affiliate offer. Maybe you know an expert that's got a product. Maybe you are an expert and you want a joint venture and create a product and split the money on a one-off product launch. Again, like I've put here, your own product, you know, you send it to your list and people buy it. For 6 months throughout 2009, in 2009, I created 12 individual separate products, okay, using video, using audio, doing interviews, various different things in the weight loss market. We did some stuff in the organic food market. We were creating products and just doing voiceovers on sales pages and selling stuff, you know. And it didn't take a huge amount to do it. We'd send out those 1 or 2 offers a month to our list. People bought it, we made money. You know, the list building is obviously a big part of it. High ticket, so again, just a couple of ideas, business opportunities. You've all seen them, there's good ones, there's bad ones. For someone to really get their wallet out and spend high ticket, it really does often have to be in some categories that I'm going to share with you. One of them is a business opportunity. Franchises, they sell for 15, 20, 25, 30,000 minimum typically. And, you know, some of them have what they class as a kind of affiliate schemes. If you refer someone to their franchise, they can pay you thousands. Business opportunities, you've seen them before, again, you know, online. You know, people will pay a high amount for business opportunities because they've got the opportunity to make a lot more than what they're spending. Here's something that I found with high ticket when I've been doing biz op. The reason it's one of the easiest markets to sell in a high ticket is because let's say you're spending a few thousand, but the potential is to earn tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands. It's a no-brainer decision. Other high ticket opportunities I've been involved with have been the travel industry, things like if you've been around the internet a while, Global Resorts, Resorts 360, you know, where it's vacational, it's lifestyle. People will part with money. I don't care what the economy is doing right now. If you think that there's people out there right now that don't have a couple of thousand to spend, you are wrong. You just need to make sure that you're aligning yourself with stuff that actually warrants it. Coaching and mentoring. You know, my coaching and mentoring for the last 12 months has been anything from £3,000 to £5,000, $5,000 to $10,000 for 3 and 6 month personal mentoring. Okay, that's high ticket, you know, if I'm mentoring or coaching. So if you've got the ability to coach and train, it's one of the quickest ways to start implementing high ticket using the internet to find customers. High-end affiliate promotions. Okay, so there are affiliate products out there. There are coaching affiliate programs out there, but there are high-end affiliate promotions. Don't just think that affiliate marketing is ClickBank $97 products. You know, there are high-end affiliate promotions. For me, in my business, affiliate high ticket, I always used to say $1,000. I'd probably say I'd go a little bit lower these days, maybe 6, 5, 6, 7, 800 would just about fall in the category. But you want to really look at something where you're earning $1,000 per sale. I'll say it again, you know, you make a few sales a month, you're laughing if it's got high-end or higher ticket commissions coming to you, or if it's your own product. You say, I can't say it enough, you know, and often you get the best quality people when you sell high ticket. You get the best type of customers. You get less hassle. You get less refunds. You get less customer service. It is honestly one of the best income streams to have in your business. And you can create your own high value product packages. That could be creating big home study courses, DVDs. It could be even buying resale rights. You can buy resale rights to information products in various different markets. You'd have to look at each and every niche individually. Some of the niches I've been in, I've not been able to get products over $500. And do you know how important high ticket has been? I have stopped doing anything in those markets because I've not been able to grow the high ticket end of the commission or the money that I can earn from that style of business. That's how much I value being able to implement high ticket. So guys, this is where I'm incredibly excited. Okay, so I want to introduce you to what is coming. Okay, we're a few weeks away, but we are soon going to be introducing SFM Elite. Okay, SFM Elite. So you've all heard it at the same time. If you want to write a blog post, if you want to do anything, there you have it. SFM. I haven't shared this with anybody apart from my graphic designer. SFM Elite is going to be implemented within SFM 3.0. Okay, so for those of you who are guests, we've only been a low level $97 per month subscription training organization. Okay, but we're now introducing SFM Elite, and SFM Elite, just before I actually go on, is really designed for people that want to get traction fast. They want to get the extra bits that we're going to be talking about. They really want to, put their business on steroids. So first of all, there's going to be, and again, let me say that I'm just going to run through a few of the things here, but I will be doing a live demo with everybody. Okay, so you will see what's happening, what's coming. You'll see the back office. I just can't guarantee when it will be because we're still getting out some bugs. We're still working on some of the stuff. So first of all, there will be physical products. All our members who come in and join in at SFM Elite after launch will receive our physical products. Okay, so there'll be physical products in the post. Right now, it includes, for example, video marketing training. It includes attraction marketing. It includes an audio training from me. It includes traffic secrets. So it's a physical package which is valued over $1,000. Live event recordings. Now, something that I'm going to be stepping up big time, okay, through my business is going to be event recordings, workshops, and everything else. Now, all of our elite members will have access to our workshop footage, okay, within the back office. So if we run an event in London, New York, Miami, it really doesn't matter. The event will be recorded and our elite members are going to get access to this footage. Okay, so literally once it's in there streaming, you'll get an email and you'll be able to access this high-end coaching and training. One-on-one personal WordPress training and really the technical stuff. What we're going to be offering is that the elite members that have access, they'll get the coaching on the WordPress and the technical aspects of the business. So rather than using support tickets and Googling around all over the place, all of our elite members will get hands-on support. Telephone support and training. Now, what that's going to mean is you'll have selected times where you can literally call in for coaching calls, and you'll be able to have times where you'll be able to speak with me. You're going to be able to speak with our business consultants, and it's something that will be progressing over the months. But you'll literally be able to pick up the phone, which I just think is so refreshing for any internet business, especially when it's something like internet marketing and learning marketing, which is something that can absolutely turn your life around. Higher commissions, okay? So this is what I really love, is that many people in here, in fact, we looked at our membership, and 70% of people that join SFM will recommend us. So 70% that join want to be our affiliates, and they want to refer our training, they want to refer our products. Some people just get stuck in and build their niche stuff. Others really love the community. It's kind of like fairly well spread, but what we realize is that as we develop as a company, the better that we get, the more passionate our members come, our students come, and they want to refer us, and we're going to be giving you, as elite members, high commissions. So you'll receive high commissions on products, typically 50% commission. So whether it's one of our physical products or our elite membership, you're going to be receiving typically 50% commission. Okay. Now, you're also going to have founders coaching calls. Now, as I said earlier, I wound down my coaching, my consulting, and various other things. There's multiple reasons why I've done that. But the point being is that because this is where my time and effort is going into, one of the reasons that I will explain right now whilst I'm on this topic is that big part of my purpose and mission is to help more people. And doing the one-on-one stuff and the consulting, especially with the business consulting, I mean, I've been consulting with like the likes of academy.com and some of the big companies online. And I meet some amazing people. Some of the companies I've consulted have paid me over $25,000 for consulting, but I'm not passionate about it. I'm just not passionate about that side. And I'm just hitting it on the head because I'm in a position, I feel so grateful to be in a position that I don't have to do things that I'm not passionate about. And our founders coaching calls, the ones with me, I'm going to be teaching you stuff that you don't even know you need to learn. Now, I don't want that to sound odd, but I'm telling you now that when I look over the course of my becoming an entrepreneur, the stuff that has made me most successful isn't the stuff you think you need to learn. It isn't like how to leverage Facebook better than anyone else, how to be the biggest Twitter following. You know, I'm telling you now that that is not what is going to make you incredibly successful online. There are skills from productivity through to mindset, through to other list building things that, you know, very few people get to learn, very few people appreciate, very few people ever get introduced to the fact they need to learn this stuff, and therefore they don't see the success. And as a elite member with our founders coaching calls, you're going to have the opportunity to be a big part of that. And as I say here on these calls, I'm going to be teaching you the same stuff I teach my $5,000 and $10,000 coaching students. I've got various sort of different files and modules and stuff that I teach, and I'll be honest, it's a business that I run, and you know, there's certain information that doesn't go within certain products. If I sell a product for $20, they don't get my $10,000 coaching student stuff. If I sell something for $97 a month, I'm going to be honest with you, they don't get my most leveraged list building strategies. It just doesn't happen. That's not how business works. You've got to put a price on yourself. And here's something else I'll say to everybody. If you don't value yourself high, if you don't value your products high, nobody else will. So if you don't value your products or services or coaching, consulting, or anything else that you're doing, it's something that you've got to work on, because the minute you can value yourself and your products at a higher level, so will everybody else. Okay, so it's something that you've got to get used to, and it's something that you've got to keep working on and be proud of the stuff that you're creating. So the cost of SFM Elite, okay? Now, you know when you're on these webinars or you're at these marketing events, and then you get these drop downs and they're like, this is worth this, and this is worth that, and this is worth this. And I just can't be bothered with that stuff. I never do it on stage. It works. It's an absolute killer strategy. It makes people really realize what they're getting. But what I'm going to say to you is I honestly, genuinely believe that the total value of SFM Elite is at least $10,000. Now, just to justify that, this year alone, I have spent in excess of $60,000 in consulting for people to consult me. And that's only across 3 different mentors. If there is one thing that I've learned in my time to become mega successful, you need coaching. And something else I'll be frank about is it's never just one consultant. It's never just one coaching session. It's never just one person. I go to different people for different aspects. I went to Daniel, for example, Daniel Wagner originally, because I wanted his expertise with a bit of the technology stuff that he was doing in Fusionsoft. That's how we got speaking. I've gone to other people, likes of Rich Sheffer and other people who are huge in this industry, and I've spent tens of thousands of dollars to get coaching from some of the best people. And that knowledge is coming into this system. So, you know, I'd love to say it's worth $60,000 because that's what I've spent this year. But I'm just don't like that approach. I just want to be mega realistic. Now, to keep this more accessible, this is going to be a $2,000 product, okay? So that means they're going to get all the stuff that I've mentioned, a bunch of other stuff that we've not even talked about. They're going to see me live. There's going to be not just webinars, but there's going to be, and there's still going to be the SFM stuff and more that we're working on now in the standard membership. But the elite membership is really the people that are going to see me, hear what I'm talking about, learn what I'm working on. Give you a couple of examples. October, I'm out to Orlando for an event which cost me, I can't even remember, so I'm not even going to guess. But what I can tell you is January, I'm out at an event with getting consulting, which cost me $10,000. Okay, this stuff is what I'm going to teach. Why? It's a bloody win-win situation, because I want my affiliates to love what I do, want to tell their friends and family, and help me build this business. So why wouldn't I teach it? But it will be reserved for our elite members, because I have to put a price on this stuff. I can't just, you know, sell it for $20 and an ebook and a video. This is something that's ongoing. And as I said at the start of the webinar, this isn't about a launch. This isn't about get rich quick scheme. This is serious stuff. You know, this is a serious business. And I'll tell you now, my plan, whether it's 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, I will do another mastermind, even higher ticket level of coaching, where I'll be doing group coaching. It might be $10,000, it might be $20,000, it might be $25,000. But do you know what? People in the elite membership won't even batter an eyelid, because when I get those people earning 6 figures, multiple 6 figures as marketers, even as affiliates for us, they will not even batter an eyelid, because I don't. When I get results from the coaching and consulting that I get from people, I've learned 1 or 2 strategies that I've implemented, from technology right through to marketing techniques, which I've had to pay big money for, but the money's come back tenfold. Okay, and there's going to be more and more opportunity to progress within this community. Now, this is what I'm really excited about, SFM Elite Commissions. As I said earlier, you're going to earn up to 50%, so you can do the maths. First of all SFM affiliates and members will get 25%. So if they're a $97 a month subscription member and they're not elite, they'll get 25%. If people just want to sign up as an affiliate, they'll get the opportunity to do that by invitation only. But the point being is that it's 25%. I want to reward our elite members, and all of our SFM Elite members will earn 50% commissions on referrals. That's $1,000, okay, on our elite sales. So if you refer someone to our webinar and they come on and they love what we're doing and they love our products and they sign up to SFM, they're paying $97, the next thing they're jumping onto the elite membership, you're going to get $1,000. You're going to get a text message on your phone. You're going to get a phone call congratulating you. You know, this is just insane, okay? This is absolutely insane. I'll tell you why. I looked, okay, across the various other high-end affiliate membership stuff that's selling, from $5,000 down to $1,500, $2,000 products, $3,000 products, and I couldn't find anyone else that was doing 50% at that level. You know, prime example, if you look at the likes of Rich Chevron, I think at the moment he pays 20%, 25% out to his affiliates for his referrals. With affiliate, we're doing the physical products. You know, we're doing all of that at our cost. You still get $1,000, $1,000 sent to you for being an elite member and referring someone to our product and our coaching and training. So I just think, you know, it makes a lot of sense. And the reason that I wanted to talk to you about the SFM formula is because this is the crazy thing, yeah, is that what SFM now offers, you 2 and 2 together. You know, this is what I've been working towards. The training and the tools required to list build. We all know that the secret to learning to make money online is list building. We offer that. You're going to have landing pages. You know, we train on Aweber. We train on traffic. That's going to get a whole lot more better. So, you know, you can do your JVs. You can do your product launches. You can recommend affiliate programs. We have the opportunity to earn residual income from our products as well as an affiliate. All elite members, all standard members will still be $97 a month to be part of this community. We're not going cheaper, we won't. One of the reasons is price qualification. Don't want the crowd. I don't want the $4.95 trial crowd anymore. I don't want the $1 trial crowd. I just don't want it in my business. I don't need it. It's a waste of support. It's a waste of energy. It attracts the wrong people. If $97 is too much, frankly, then it's not the people that we're going to be attracting to the business. I'm not saying they're bad people, they're wrong people, but it's the price of a meal out. If somebody's serious about building a business, they've got to be prepared to invest on it. It's price qualification. I don't even care if the product is worth $300, $400, $500 a month, or $10 a month, or $20 a month. You've got to put a price on your product, and I'm absolutely set on making sure we attract the right people. So you're going to earn residual income as an SFM member, as you currently do, and now you have the chance to earn high ticket commissions on autopilot. Just so you know, our customer care is going to be improving. We're going to have a sales process. We're going to be upselling people to the elite membership that are right. We're thinking it's going to be application only. We're not entirely sure yet. We will completely run you through this whole process. But the point being is, as you refer people to our coaching and our training, and they want to learn and develop, whether they want to be an affiliate or not doesn't matter. But I'm talking to you guys that are on here tonight that want to be affiliates, who are affiliates, who are current members in the system. You're going to have the chance to earn those high ticket commissions. We're going to be growing it, developing it, building it. A couple of things I want to say before I stop breathing. First of all is the reason we've been developing for 4 or 5 months 3.0 is the technology involved. Now, I don't think anybody, unless they're at a multiple 7-figure business right now on this webinar, and I'm not, let me make that clear, I'm not at a multiple 7-figure business. That is why I'm doing what I'm doing, so we can go from multiple 6- and 7-figure business to a multiple 7-figure business. To be able to take that kind of money, merchant accounts, to be able to pay the kind of money we want to spend out on affiliates, has taken one hell of a lot of work, from the programming through to, you know, the merchant accountability to be able to do it. You know, there are a lot of companies out there, direct sales companies, that have to take money by check, invoice. They do the member or associate gets paid and then passes the money, and it all gets very messy. It's not tracked, it's not controlled, and that's because there is a hell of a lot involved to build out a company like that. And that is what we've been doing. And we're working with some of the best programmers in the UK, some of the best guys in the US to make this happen. And the reason I'm doing the webinar right now is for 2 reasons. Reason number 1, we're getting very close, okay? So I'm going to be letting you know in the near future, official launch date, what's happening, where we're going, and everything else. The second reason is that you've got an opportunity tonight. First of all, let me tell you, I'm incredibly pleased to confirm and announce that if you're an active member in SFM right now of August, if your payment has gone out in August, you will be upgraded to Elite to qualify for the commissions, the coaching, the training, the webinars, everything else I've discussed tonight for no extra cost whatsoever. You will automatically be upgraded to an Elite member, okay? So I'm really, really pleased to say that, because the reason I made the decision to do that is because I feel we've had a lot of loyalty, we've had a lot of patience, we've had a lot of awesome members. We've got the likes of people in our community right now who are doing coffee calls, supporting people, and I wanted to keep the buzz going, and I wanted to make sure everybody was really happy with what we're doing. So first of all, can I just ask, does that sound good? Yeah, guys? So there's literally no extra cost, and that is going to mean like my mastermind calls that I'm going to be doing and everything else. So it really leaves me, before I go on to any questions,